Good morning, students. This is your science teacher. Today I'm going to teach you science. Uh, from last few videos, we continue with our 7th chapter of science, that is getting to know about plant. In this chapter, we already discussed on the different categories of plant. Which categories? Herbs, shrubs, trees, and two more categories, climbers and creepers. And then we discussed on the different parts of the plant. Different part means the stem we already discussed, leaf we already discussed, okay, leaf we already discussed, and root also we discussed. And today we continue with the same chapter from the next topic, that is flower. Okay, so in this chapter, in this topic, uh, you see three pictures, A, B, and C. In first picture, only stem is present, and in second picture, leaves are attached with the stem, and in third picture, you see leaves and flower both are present with the stem. Okay, so out of these three images, which image is used, uh, and by which image we are easily identify the plant? Obviously C. Why? Because in this image flowers are present and we are easily flower identify the flower, and by the flower we identify the plant. Okay, uh, we know that different plants have different shapes or different colors of the flower. Okay, uh, two or more means two different categories of plants don't have the same type of flower. A same species have the same flowers, but different species does not have the same flower or the same color or the same structure of the flower. And when we talk about the flower have some different parts. Okay, here flower is the mainly reproductive part. Reproductive part means it is it is play an important role to produce the seed or to produce the new plant. So we called it reproductive part of the flower, part of the plant, sorry. And due to different colors of flower, we are able to recognize the different plant. A flower have different parts. First one, petals, sepals, pistil, and stamen. So, so to identify the different parts of the flower, we see a image of a picture or sketch of the flower. In this, you see the colorful leaves. These are always upper leaves which cover the reproductive part. Reproductive part have two parts: pistil, that is pistil, and stamen. These are stamen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the male part. So male and female both are the reproductive part, and the reproductive part are covered with colored leaves. These colored leaves or colored part of flower is called petals. Okay, and when the flower is not bloom or in a form of bud, it covered with the green leaves. Covered with the green leaves. These are the colorful leaves. Sorry, green leaves. And after bloom the flower, it is also we are see under the flower. These green leaves are called sepals. Okay, and when we talk about the reproductive part of flower, on the basis of reproductive part, flower are of two types. How many types? Two types. Which one is on the basis of the sexual part, sorry? If flower has pistil, if flower has pistil or stamen, if a plant has pistil part or it have stamen, so this type of flower we called unisexual flower. means it has only one sexual part. Means it if either it have pistil or it have stamen. So in this case we called it unisexual flower. And in second category, if the flower has both pistil and stamen, both sexual part, in this condition we call this type of flower bisexual flower. Okay, so here we discussed on the flower, it is bisexual flower. So first we discussed on the female part. It is the female part, that is pistil. It has three parts. A pistil, female reproductive part, have three parts. First one is stigma, that is the stigma, and tube is called style. And in the base, egg-like structure is present, that is ovary. Okay, and when we talk about the male part, the male part is called stamen, and it has two parts. First one is filament, that is filament, the tube-like structure, and the sac-like structure is called anther. Okay. Okay, pistil. Sorry, petals. We discussed already. The colored part of the flower that cover the reproductive part of the flower is called petals. And what is sepals? The outermost green part that enclose the bud, okay, are called sepals. These are the sepals. And stamen, the stamen is the male part or female part? Male part of the flower. Okay. So when you see the stamen by the different cut, you see pollen producing part of the pollen. It is the part which produced pollen grains. Pollen grains are produced in the anther. Okay, it has two parts, anther and filament. Okay, which contain pollen grains, and second is filament. The tube, the anther contain pollen grains, and second part is filament, tube-like structure which support the anther. Okay, here another picture of the filament and anther. These tube-like structures are called filament, and the sac-like structure is anther. Pistil, it is the female part. The innermost part of flower which produce ovules are called pistil. Okay, it is the pistil. So if you see, if you cut the different parts of the flower, so you see in your textbook also different parts of the flower. These are the different parts of the flower. If we cut, if you after cutting the ovary, you see, so you see the ovules in the ovary. Okay, these are the uh, reproductive gametes. So in an anther, it have four chambers. It is a sac-like structure anther. It has four chambers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and small granules are present in it. These are produced by anther, are called pollen grains. And in female, in the ovary, some small granules are produced. These small granules are called ovary. In female, small granules are called ovules, and in anther, these are called pollen grains. Okay, these are male granules or male particles, and this is female particles. Okay, a pistil have three parts. Stigma, top part is called stigma, where pollen grains are attached. The pollen grains coming from the anther and attached here, and a style, tube-like structure, and a ovary where ovules are produced. Okay, a mature ovary develop into a matured ovary develop into fruit. Okay, and mature ovule develop into the seed, and after maturing the ovary is converted into fruit and ovule is converted into seed. Okay, and here important word is used. It has three parts below discussed. Upper part is the stigma. This is the stigma. Upper part receive pollen grains for fertilization. For fertilization means the pollen grains, these pollen grains from the male part, after maturing the anther, it will burst and pollen grains are dispersed in the medium, and some pollen grains transferred into the same flower stigma, and some transferred by the air or insect from the another stigma of another plant. So they transfer to the stigma and stick with it, and they produce a tube, and the pollen grain by the tube it moves towards the ovule and fuse with it. The pollen grain fuse with it and form a seed. So the fusion of this female ovule and the male pollen grain is called fertilization. Okay. Second style is called structure joined with the stigma, and third is ovary which produce ovule. Okay. So our this chapter is finished, and from tomorrow we start a new chapter. I hope you understand. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Good luck.